Hey everybody, and welcome to today's coding class. So welcome back for those that have already done the other coding classes. I'm super happy to have you here. And if it's your first class, welcome. And you don't have to watch all the other classes to do this one. It's kind of self-explanatory, I hope. And you should be able to follow it and then do the rest of the classes. Today we are going to be coding a secret message. Yep. So you're going to be able to take the iPad to your mom or your dad, and they're going to be able to touch to get a secret message, okay? And I hope you guys have fun with them while you're doing this. So, as usual, if you have any comments on the class or you want to suggest something, go to our Instagram channel because YouTube doesn't allow comments. I only figured that out a few weeks ago. And search on Instagram for The Coding Dad all together. And ask for classes, give me feedback, or even like post what you guys have been able to do. Send me videos of what you've been able to code with the classes. I'd love to see it, okay? With that, let's start by showcasing what are the blocks that we're going to use today before we get into coding. So, as always, the yellow blocks are starting of lines of code. So today we're going to use two types of yellow blocks. One is the start on green. So whenever you start the program, there's a green flag. This will be the first block that the program is executing. And the other one is start on tap. So we're actually going to touch a button to get to the secret message. Exactly, so we're going to build a button to touch it. We're going to use some movement blocks. So we're going to use blue blocks, which are all movement. So move left and move right, which is this one. We're going to be recording a sound, which is going to be the secret message. We're going to use a pause, so this is the watch, and this, when it reaches here, it's going to stop for 0.2 of a second if it's here. We're going to put it a little bit bigger than that, but you'll see that when we're coding. And we're going to use end blocks. So this ends each line of code. This is one that just simply ends, so nothing else. Then you have one that repeats, so when it reaches the end of the line of code, it will repeat what that line of code is, as long as the code is running. And you have another one which goes to another page or another scenery, okay? So we've kind of used all these blocks in previous coding classes, so for those of you who have come back, it shouldn't be anything new. Let's give it a go, okay? Do you guys have your iPads or your tablets or your computers? I hope so. Let me start recording my screen. So open my iPad and 3, 2, 1, and recording. So the first thing to do is start up Scratch Junior. And when you start up Scratch Junior, you're going to have this part with projects. And we're going to start a new project. So on the top left, you see here the rectangle with the plus sign. So press on that plus sign to start a new project, okay? We're going to go to Scratch Junior, so you see the cat. We're going to put our finger on him until he wiggles. And we're going to take him out by pressing that red cross, okay? We don't need him for this coding that we're going to do right now, so we can take him out. So you should have a white screen. We're going to start by the background, and today we're actually going to make our own background. We go up here to the green and the blue square next to the ABC, press on that, and instead of pressing on any of them, press on the paintbrush. So you see on the top the paintbrush there? Press on that. And we're going to, does anybody hear like a machine? Like somebody must be building something. I hope you guys can hear me. Don't think I can do anything about it. So we're gonna go to the bucket. So you have the camera on the right and under it the bucket. So you see here on the right, you have scissors, camera, bucket. Press on that bucket and we're gonna make this background red. It's a favorite color of my son. So we're gonna press red. We're gonna press in the middle, anywhere here in the middle, and the whole thing should become red, okay? We're gonna press our tick box because we have our red background. And we're going to do a button. So we're going to go to the left on this plus sign. We're going to, instead of pressing any character, go again to that top right. You see the paintbrush? Press on that paintbrush, okay? And we're going to make a button. I'm going to make a yellow button, okay? So we're going to press on the yellow color. We're going to press on the circle. So here on the top left, this circle. So you have like the snake. then you have the circle. So press on the circle and just drag somewhere from the left top to the bottom and try to make it as round as possible. Okay, so if you kind of go up, it's going to do oval that way. If you go like that, so just try and make it round. Okay, when you're finished, go to the bucket. So on the right you have the scissors, the camera, and the bucket, and press in the middle. Okay, so you're going to have a yellow round circle. When you do, press the tick box and it should be more or less in the center of your screen. Okay, that's all we have to do on this background. So now we're going to create the other one that actually has a secret message. So we're going to go to the right, and under the red screen with the yellow dot, there's a plus sign. So press on that plus sign, and we're going to have Scratch Junior again. So we're going to press on Scratch until he wiggles, and take him out by pressing on that red cross. Okay? We're going to go again to the background. So you have A, B, C, and next to it the blue and the green. Press on that, and we're going to make our own background. So press the paintbrush. We're going to go to the bucket, so make sure the bucket is selected on the right. So you have scissors, camera, and bucket. And now I'm going to make it blue. So on the bottom I'm going to press blue. It's the favorite color of my other son. And press anywhere here in the middle. And the whole screen should become blue. Cool? Awesome. When you have that, press the tick box on the top right. Okay? And here, we're going to have two messages. One if it's your mom, and one if it's your dad. Or you can have two dads or two moms, however you want it. Okay? We're just going to create two characters. So I'm going to do a mom and a dad. On the top left, you have Scratch Junior and a house. So we're going to press this plus sign on the top left. And we're going to go down until you see the people. Okay, so just with your finger scroll up so that it keeps going down. You have a baby, you have this person, this adult person, and this other adult. But you can select anybody you want out of these. Anybody. So I'm going to select the woman. I'm going to press the tick box. And with my finger, I'm going to drag her to the left. Okay? When I have her there, I'm going to select, again, here on the left, this plus sign under the person. So press on that. And again, scroll down until you see the people. And I'm going to use this adult guy. But you can select anybody you want here. So just press there and press on the tick box. And I'm going to put him a little bit to the right. Okay? So now we have everything that we need. Okay? And we're going to start coding. So here on the right, we're going to press on the red with the yellow dot. And we're going to start coding with yellow blocks. So we're going to go to the yellow blocks. We're going to drag down the one with the green flag. So drag that green flag down. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a recording. So we go to the green blocks. We're going to the microphone. So you see you have this microphone here. Press on that and press on the red button. And we're going to record. This is a secret message. And we're going to record. This is a secret message. Please press on the yellow button. So press that red one and record that. This is a secret message. If it's for you, press on the yellow button. And tick box. Okay? Drag down that microphone and leave it there. And we're going to have it repeat. Just in case people didn't hear it the first time around, we're going to go to the orange blocks and drag down that clock. Okay, so you see the watch or the clock? We're going to drag that down and we're going to change here from 10 to something a little bit larger so we have more time. So if you press on it, this calculator appears. I'm going to put 40, so 4 and 0. Okay? You can put more or less. I'll start with 4, 0 and then you can change it. And we're going to go to the red blocks and drag down the one with the arrows. So it's going to execute this, say your phrase, wait, and then repeat. say your phrase, wait, and then repeat, as long as the program is running. Isn't that cool? And now we need the button to do one more thing. If somebody presses on the button, what happens? So go to the yellow blocks and drag down the one with the hand. So what this yellow block does is if somebody touches the button, it's going to do what's right after it. And it only needs to do one thing, which is go to the other page that has the two people. So we're going to go to the red blocks, and you see this red block with the blue background and the people? We're going to drag that one down. Okay? So basically when you start the program, he's going to say your phrase, and until somebody presses the button, it's going to keep saying your phrase. When you press the button, it goes to the other place where we have our secret messages. Okay? Cool? Cool. So now to code the secret messages. Go here to the blue on the right, press on it, and you're going to go to where the people are. So we're going to start by coding one of them. It doesn't really matter which one it is. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the yellow blocks and we're going to have the people move so it doesn't look so stopped. So we're going to go to the start on green flag, and we're going to have them move like left and right, like they're dancing almost. So we go to the movement blocks, and we're going to drag the left arrow, and we're going to drag the right arrow. So when we start, he moves left, and then he moves right, and then he repeats. So red blocks and the one with the arrows. Okay? So it's going to repeat this forever and ever. And now I'm going to show you a trick, which is super cool. So since the other person is going to be doing exactly the same thing, we're not going to have to recode this, but we can kind of copy it to the other place. So you're going to pick up this line of code here where the green flag is. So from the beginning, the yellow one. So put your finger on it and now drag it up to where the other person is. So you see there's one person that has a yellow box where you just coded, and the other one, drag it to the other one and let it go there. And now if you press on the other person, you'll see that the line of code just copy pasted there. So you don't have to repeat it. Isn't that cool? I think so. It saves a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the person on the right. So in this case, I'm calling him the father. We're going to go down to the yellow blocks, and we're going to go to this tap block. So the one that has the person and the hand. Drag that one down so that when somebody touches this person, he's going to say something. And we're going to record it. So we're going to record. We're going to go to the microphone. And in my case, since it's for the dad, I'm going to record, "Daddy, I love you very much." So we're going to press the red button. "Daddy, I love you very much." And press that tick box. And you'll see that this microphone appears. So I'm going to give it a little second for you to record whatever message you want for that person. Okay? When you're done, drag that microphone down and put it next to that hand. And that's all he has to do. So we're going to go to the red blocks and finish it with a red block without arrows. Okay? And now we're going to code the other person. So on the top, go to the first person. So make sure that the first person has the yellow box selected, okay? And for this person, we're going to record a message, and we're also going to record a general one. So let's start with the message specific for this person. So we go to the yellow blocks, the one that has the hand, so the person in the hand, so that when you touch her, she's going to say the message. We're going to go to the green blocks, we're going to go to the microphone, and in my case, I'm going to record, "Mommy, I love you very much." But you can record whatever you want. So we're going to record with the red, "Mommy, I love you very much," and press the tick box. Go to this microphone and drag that down, okay? So right next to the hand. And when you're finished, we're going to go to the red blocks and drag down that red block without arrows. So that only does it once when you touch on that person, okay? Have you guys made it this far? That's awesome. So we're just going to add one line of code in case the person doesn't know what to do. Okay, so right here, we're going to press on the yellow blocks, drag down the one with the green flag, and we're going to record another message. So go to the green blocks, to the microphone, press the red one and record. Press on the message that is for you and tick box, so that the person knows that he has to press on the message that's for him. Okay? Cool? Drag down that new microphone And now, so this is not repeating all the time, we're going to use the watch again. So go to the orange blocks, drag down that clock, and you see the 10 under the clock. Press on it and put this one pretty big. So I'd do 80. 8 and a 0 in the calculator that appears. So press here and put an 8 and a 0. Go to your red blocks and the one with the arrows so that it always repeats while it's on the screen. Okay? Cool. You guys have done all the coding. So let's give it a trial run, okay? Let's go up to the right, press on that red background with the yellow button. We're going to go in full screen mode, which is this rectangle with the corners with the lines. So full screen mode, and now press on the green flag. This is a secret message. If it's for you, press on the yellow button. Cool. Heard that? It's going to repeat if you just leave it here. This is a secret message. There you go. So I'm going to press on the yellow button with my finger. Press on the message that is for you. And you hear, press on the message that's for you. So, for example, I'm Dad. I'm going to press on the Dad. Daddy, I love you very much. And I get the message that's for me. Press on the message that is for you. And if I'm the mom, and with my finger I press on the mom. Mommy, I love you very much. And there we go. That's how you're going to be coding some messages to send to people. Isn't that cool? Press on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this coding class. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Again, go to Instagram, to The Coding Dad. Leave me comments, suggestions of things to do. If you liked it, if you didn't. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'll be doing another class soon, so subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's going to appear here somewhere. Subscribe. I think it's on that side. Subscribe there. And looking forward to seeing you in the next classes. Bye, everybody.